Hello, Mrs. Jacobs. I understand that you're having some trouble with your marriage, relationship, and your children.
We've been together a long time. You would think by now my children would accept our marriage. They pretend like my husband doesn't exist. I want them to get along. Is that too much to ask? Sometimes I feel like they treat me as a child. They think he is going to take all my money. Is that crazy or what?
Have you talked to your children about this?
No, I just thought by now they'd learn to accept him.
How many children do you have?
I have three, two daughters and a son.
What was the relationship like with your previous spouse?
It was great. He was a wonderful man, but he passed away 16 years ago, just as my youngest was about to graduate.
The father of all three of your children passed?
Yes, it was a devastating time. The children had trouble dealing with his death.
When did your new spouse come into the picture?
About 10 years ago, I was a single mother working to put three kids through school. I met him at the hospital where I worked as a nurse.
The loss of your husband, the long hours at work, and meeting a new partner must have been difficult for your children.
It was. I tried to introduce my children early in the relationship.
Ron's retired.
Ron is
Retired.
retired and draws disability in retirement.
Maybe your children knew how devastating the death of your husband was and saw how hard you were working. Maybe they felt as though Ron would be someone you would have to take care of.
I understand, but over the years, he's proven to be so helpful. He helps financially and is always willing to help my children if they ask for something.
You stated you were happy in your previous relationship. Could your children be afraid that you forget about that time with their father and replace him?
I thought about that and made every effort to assure them that wouldn't happen. I still have family photos throughout the house, and we frequently speak about their father.
What do you think you could do to help with the strain on your relationships?
I think it's time I talk to my kids. I'm not sure they realize how much this bothers me. I don't know if they're even aware they don't include Ron.
I think that would be a great first step. Sometimes others aren't aware of their actions or how they come across. Do you plan to have a talk soon?
I think I should. My children are coming for dinner tomorrow, and Ron will be at work. This should give us time to have a discussion to see if there are any other problems to deal with.
I look forward to hearing how your discussion goes, and if we need to address any other issues, please let me know.